So you know when you're lying in bed at like 2 a.m. and your brain's doing anything but going to sleep? I had that the other day, but the thing that was dredging its way out of the depths of my mind to keep me awake at an unholy hour was Flash games. So I decided to go through Flashpoint's Hall of Fame just to look at some of the heaviest hitters. Immediately, I mean, this is a picture that I think people can hear. So I think there really isn't a better place to start than probably the most classic Flash game, Age of War. Now, Age of War is certainly classic for its music. I think everybody who's ever touched Flash gaming has this song embedded into their minds. The thing is, the actual game is pretty bad. There's really not much that's actually good about Age of War. 1 or 2, really. They're kind of the same game for the most part. The biggest issue is that the correct way to play is just to use your turrets. You use occasional units for meat shields to make sure your base isn't taking damage, but other than the occasional body blocker, you're just sitting here relying on your turrets and pushing the special button off cooldown for the most part. This is it. This is optimal Age of War gameplay. It's really quite special. You push this button once in a while, you wait, you build a turret when you get the chance, and that's about it. Gameplay. And you might think, oh wait, they're using the highest tier unit in the age, so maybe this means we have to do anything else, because our 15 cost unit versus their 100 cost unit, we must be at a huge disadvantage, right? Not really. We just kind of do this. We just make sure that we have a line of two clubmen at all times, and it basically just means we kill their 100 cost unit for 30 money. And that's it. Woohoo! Truly, just absolutely phenomenal gameplay. I couldn't think of any way to improve this game. I actually have a pretty funny story about this game. So when I was playing this back in the day, I thought you had to like click rapidly to attack. And so I was sitting here like moving the mouse and spamming click on the enemies really fast to try to make my units win the fights harder. The issue is, while frantically kicking and waving my mouse, I kept going down into the taskbar and basically just taking applications and then dragging them off the taskbar. And so there was a lot of Windows applications that got lost in the void while I was frantically clicking. Rest in peace, GarageBand. And many more. But yeah, this is what peak efficiency looks like. You can hate me, but I mean, this is immaculate gameplay. Like, I barely do anything and I just out-efficiency the enemy because the defensive gameplay is so much stronger than any offensive strategy. And this is a good example for why a lot of modern games err on the side of making offense too strong. Because when offense is too strong, you have quick games where you're basically just running in at each other and pushing a bunch of buttons. And while it might not be the most strategically nuanced or interesting, it's at least action-packed and not necessarily just sitting in a stalemate. I'm not saying that there is no problem with having extremely offensive gameplay that's not super interesting, but it's at least more than 0 APM, right? You know, when I was a kid, I was clicking as fast as I could, absolutely destroying my desktop, when really, it's a 0 APM game. Like, maybe 10 at most. You're just, like, this is peak gameplay. Oh yeah, oh, huge gameplay, huge gameplay. We need to get about, yeah, if we get to 200k, we win. So we're basically just sitting here until we get 200k, and we will win immediately once that happens. Alright, time to win. Effectively, you just run Super Soldier with a bunch of blasters, and you will be able to push through the opponent's defense. And you just win. Like, here we go. It's over. That is the strategy. Just play defense and then do a huge rush of Super Soldier blasters at the end. The Super Soldier oftentimes dies, but so So, that took about 20 minutes. I think I played for maybe 10 of them. Oh man, there are so many good ones. There are so many good ones. Speaking of PNGs that you can hear, Robot Unicorn Attack is another one where, I mean, I don't even have to do anything, and I think you can hear the song. Unfortunately, unlike Age of War, this one actually is a real copyrighted song, so I don't think I can show it. But the game's okay. This one actually holds up. What else do I want to go through? Ooh, radical fishing, baby. All right. Let's go from this one does not like to be full screen. Okay, this is a tiny, tiny game. So this one's a tiny boy that does not scale properly. This is Billy. He fishes like a man. Okay, how do men fish? At first, you avoid the fish. Get as low as possible. It follows my cursor. Neat. So I avoid the fish and get as low as possible. Whoop. So I got a 50-meter line. This guy looks... No! Now catch all the fish you can. Oh, okay. So this is one of those like... Oh, this is like the Mario Party game. I forget what this one's called, but the one with the submarine and the hand goes down and like rakes back up, or the one where it's just basically the same one where instead of the submarine it goes down and up, it's like the hand that you cast out. This is where you grab your gun and shoot the crap out of them. Okay. Okay. And then there's upgrades. Of course there's upgrades. It's a Flash game. I can't Oh, wait. So the white ones are the ones I can afford. Cap. Of course I need a red head. Of course I need a fishing cap. Who am I if I'm fishing without a cap? Whenever I think about a fishing cap, I think about all the joke fishing caps that are like, women fear me, fish want me. Then I always think about the Reddit post that's just a link in one of those fishing hats, and it's fish women want me. I think about it all the time. And then Princess Rito is just chasing him. It's 100% true though, because for some reason fish women want Link. It's a thing that happens multiple times. Press the left mouse to boost. Boosting costs fuel. Okay, and then I have fuel, which is on the right. I think about that post way more often than I should. I can stall. So it's not just for going down, it's also for stalling. Neat. I did not do that shoot section very well. This game's actually really good. It's got a nice gameplay loop of down, then up, then shoot, and then down, then up, then shoot. I guess it's down, up, shoot, upgrade. Down, up, shoot, upgrade. Down, up, shoot, upgrade. Go slow, go slow. Well, that's a neat fish. And it's like dodging me. I didn't get very low, but... So let's try to get as many big uns as I can. Let's get the green boy. No! I accidentally dragged the the little window. No! I keep clicking off the thing. That's a big issue of having a tiny boy. Chainsaw allows you to boost through fish. Makes fish fly higher. I'm gonna get the chainsaw. You ain't fishing right if you ain't use a chainsaw. Meow. Oh, and I get money for boosting through fish. That's actually a huge bonus because I don't have to shoot them. What the fuck? Whatever. I'm angry. Rig. I call foul. I boosted through that fish. This is a neat little game. I like it. I'll play more. I want to see. I want to see what other upgrades there are. Radical fishing gets my seal of approval. Good one. Okay. Okay. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Happy feet, happy feet. Ah! It's because I keep accidentally clicking off the boy, so this way I should be a little better. Dodge them fish. Whoop, 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 whoop. Meow. Meow. It's so easy. I'm too greedy. I'm way too greedy. Where I'm trying to, like, use the minimum amount of fuel for a saw-through. Nice. I mean, a longer line, it seems like it's going to be wasted on me. I'll get a longer line. Aspirational thinking. Who knows if I'll end up actually being able to utilize it, but maybe it will make me play better now that I know that I have 200 meters worth of a line. So it doubled. It went from 50 meters to 100 meters to 200 meters. So far it's been doubling. If it follows that routine, then we'll be at 400 next upgrade. I kind of doubt it will, but that's the trend at the moment. I could have been getting these guys before. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Get the red guy. Oh, he explodes. That's a rat. No. Maybe I need the shotgun to be able to deal with all this stuff. So it's like the more I catch here, the harder the shooting is gonna be. Yeah, this is... I need a better gun. We're gonna need a bigger boat. This one's good. I actually love this gameplay loop. It's so satisfying. It's got like just the right number of different parts where it's like go down, go up, then shoot, but they all kind of work together, where the further you go down, the more you can get while you go up, and then the more you get while you're going up, the harder the shooting is. And so it's like all kind of working together based on what you did in the previous steps. Super neat. I did not think it was gonna get me. I guess I should have boosted there. Bigger magnet hands than Blitzcrank, man. Oh, those fish went to outer space. They went real high. Okay, this time, I'm not going to throw. I'm going to get to 200. I'm getting to 200 meters or I'm ending the video. Ooh. How high did these fish go? Do I have multiple? How does that work? Because I skipped the shotgun. No way! Yeah, I think it just uses the highest level of upgrade you have. Okay, pay attention, and then know that I got a Marth grab range, not like a reasonable one. This is a big haul. Oh, this is so much better than the pistol. Oh, maybe there's some slowdown. That's a lot of particles. But the slowdown helps me, so... So now I think the next thing I want is depth up. Because I did get to 200 meters last time. Which means if I want to increase the value I get, increasing the depth I go will be how I do that. And I can consistently get there because I have 2 safety nets. I can toaster one thing, hairdryer the other, and with 2 safety nets and a lot of fuel, I can probably get to 200 fairly consistently. None of these guys lunge at my hook, so I'll be good. That's a bomb fish. I don't want to saw the bomb fish. because it will be good for, so now we just boost all the way down. Nice. Grab all the bomb fish I can. Now I got some fuel on my way back. We want to use it as low as possible because the value of fish gets lower as we go up. So using it now is more valuable than using it higher. And then now we start getting to work. Yeah, those bombfish were very good for me. Makes that like big cluster so much more manageable. Not exactly CSGO dragging, but you do have to drag a little bit. That's crazy. That animation is wild. Wow, I got a lot of fuel. I can, with the weight and the fuel, I can just go down that fast. Fish! Blackout. Whiteout. Do a bump. There we go. We got it. Yay! We win. I mean, I only care about the treasure. I'm gonna shoot the treasure, but radical. Nice. Radical. Oh, I forget who the or the Halo announcer is. Radical.
No maidens. Social credit deducted.
Okay. It just gave me a radical and then a lot of money. And then you keep going. Oh, I remember liking Super Stacker a lot. It's a neat puzzle game. But let's try Villainous. I have a certain penchant for evil hooded figures. You might never guess, but that is the truth. Going full screen does not work great on this guy, but it's better than the fishing one. Tutorial Town. This town is a good start towards world domination. Welcome to the world of Villainous. You are the land's most fearsome evil wizard that nobody knows. But soon you will amass an army to strike down all who oppose you. Not a tower defense. Villainous is the opposite of a tower defense game. Instead of building towers that protect, you summon the units that siege and plunder. Summoning Goblin Raiders, you summon Goblin Raiders, you summon them, nice, okay. Then, so you queue up what you want to summon, and then you hit the play, okay. And then I can speed up, and maybe the simulation's a little better. Town survived, upgrading skills at the castle. Send your infantry to persuade the mammoth turtle to your evil cause. Boop. Yay! Turtle. So I get 2 units and it's a tank and a raider. Okay. Very simple. The turtle will take the damage and the raider will walk in and plunder. Only goblins can raid. All units that reach the town automatically go back to the summon queue. These units will be sent again on the next wave. Be warned, each subsequent wave, towers deal extra damage. Complete the siege to complete the tutorial. Siege complete. Okay. Town sieged. Invade with 4 more raiders. Okay. I think I get it. So you want to set up a thing that can raid as many times as possible, and if you do it really, really well. So 1 more boy. I can send 3 boys. I'll do 2 turtles and a raider. It's kind of slow, though. Oh, I love that the eye follows my cursor. I love that. That's phenomenal. Actually, I have those too. Now I got more eyes on the turtles. Larger armies and learning spells. You now have enough mana to cast the stun spell. Click the spell to prepare it, and then I can stun stuff. Wow! Each time you use spells, their mana cost goes up. It's an AoE, yeah. So for bronze, I need 2, and then now it will go back. Spawning wave complete. Now towers do okay. So the double turtle strategy I think is bad because it's too slow and it will let the towers ramp up. Yeah. Oh, I messed up. I could have gotten a stun on the thing and been okay. Oh, so the mouse does stuff and then I can do this. Okay. I get it. So I can do this, but I'm gonna do Mammoth Raider and then go. And then this should be way more efficient. And then if I need to, I can stun something. Although I'm actually just bam. And then you get some raid bonus and extra infamy. This is kind of neat. I mean, I'd have to play for a long while to really see what all the upgrades are like. Nice. And then this guy, I'm sorry, man, you're not making it. But I can get your money and stuff. Alright, we're going to switch to post-commentary here, since there wasn't anything too interesting in the recording. I played this game for about 40 minutes and didn't get too far before losing interest. But while editing, I decided to give it a second try to see more what the game has to offer. Villainous is a puzzle strategy game with real-time elements. At times, it really does feel like Bloons Tower Defense, just inverted. Putting together your invading army and then focusing on micro during the round is very reminiscent of the Bloons play pattern. Where this game falls flat is in its strategy variety and grindiness. You only have 6 units that don't have much going on. The Goblin is an obligatory point scoring unit, the Priest, Golem, Warlock, and Elemental are passive aura bots, while the Turtle is just a high HP unit. Having simple units isn't a bad thing by itself, the issue lies in the implementation. None of the units hard counter anything, they only give minor upsides. Yeah, the Golem's flat damage reduction is good against fast attacking towers, and the Warlock's aura is meant to stop toxic gas and holy damage, but it's just not effective enough. No matter what you do, your units are still taking substantial damage. What this means is that even if you have the correct strategy, if your unit's HP isn't upgraded enough, you still lose. I personally felt that the game devolved into upgrade checks very quickly. You either don't have enough stats to keep your units alive long enough, or too low of a unit cap to field enough goblins to clear efficiently. This meant that I had to go back to previous levels and get gold medals or grind infamy for better upgrades. But I wasn't applying new knowledge or strategy to get better medals, only utilizing improved stats. The grind was slow too, with a repeat clear only giving me enough for 1 or 2 upgrades. I really tried to like Villainous, but the upgrade system undermines the limited strategy elements in a deeply unsatisfying way. There are little nuggets of fun, but just not enough. Let's try the Sea Has No Claim. Let's see. Sea Has No Claim next. Oh, this reminds me of Oberdin quite a bit too. 1 wreck, 10 people, 50 squared kilometers of ocean. Search. Allocate resources by dragging to the lowdown. So we got a submarine. Okay, so we got one of these RE4-esque inventory systems. Search. I got no idea what's going on. Okay. Oh, I think I should not be placing the submarine first. I think I should probably be placing the buoys before the submarine. And then this will let me figure out here. Okay, I think I kind of understand what's going on. So I can get 2 submarine. So these. Oh, okay. I get it now. I think. Okay. Use coded pings to detect the distance, and then it gives you like a circle, and you can triangulate based on this. Use radio pings to detect angle to the target. Oh, I see. So this gets an angle, and then this gives a. I'm not sure why the radio buoys would be more valuable. I'm gonna do these. Okay, maybe an angle would be good here. I'm getting no information. And then it will tell me. Let's get more scanning and less submarine. So I have less tries, but I have more information to actually work with that. So we can scan, see if there's anything around here. Let's scan here. That gets a lot of water. And then, so this is my time. So then I can put this here. And like, this there. And the time is deflating because people are dying. Why didn't you have any idea where it was? So we drop one buoy and get as much information as possible. So it's somewhere around here. So then I think that means it has to be at this intersection point, right? Because this didn't scan anything on this intersection point. Yeah, okay. Why did I only get 7? Is it because I was slow? So I should be placing these guys a little bit more strategically. But that's not going to triangulate anything too well, is it? I think it has to be here, but I don't think I triangulated that properly. Okay, so speed is important. So they scan, but they're slow as hell. So you have line boats, but they're really slow. Okay, so the trade-off is speed versus diligence, which makes sense. And then if you're too slow, people will die though. And then these are like they randomly scour the information. The buoys are quick. So I can have random boats or lined boats. I think I want random. Yeah, I can't have everything. Well, if I drop this, I can have line boats. Boom. Yeah. Oh, there's so many things. Okay, so it doesn't do as much as I thought. Oh, the buoys are significantly strong or smaller though. All right, buoy, reader, or radio. Well, that's pretty good. If it was over here, I would get no information and be screwed. What? Oh, there were 2 wrecks. Reading is important. Does that mean I can just do this? And then I can spend my time worrying about the other ones? I think I just got lucky. That's the one thing I don't like about the random ships is it's just variance. I got really lucky with the random ships and didn't have to do any actual work. 3 wrecks, a lot of people. So 3 wrecks means we need to bring 3 submarines. That's non-negotiable. We want to save everyone. Planes do an air flyby. There we go. But there's nothing that costs 3 units, so. Boat. Plane. I found you. Nice. It's one wreck, but in a really huge open sea. Analyze the travel path. So we can analyze the travel path. We can GPS scan areas. And it will give us quadrants that it's in. Well, let's try the fancy stuff. It's one wreck, so I only need one sub. I'm wasting a decent amount of space, but I think this is all I need. The travel path is weird. Analyze the travel path before the wreck and before drifting randomly. Useless. It's not a super efficient setup, but I think this will work. Okay. Okay, where? Here? Got it. Yeah, the GPS is huge. The GPS was so fast. 3 wrecks, 300 people. 2 GPSs is wild. GPS OP. I really like these guys. The radios work super well with the other tech. 3 wrecks means... Oh, that's a great setup. That's a great setup. So the double GPS is meta. It's so good. And I think I want to do this, where I just do scanning buoys. I think that this is the strat. Maybe I do like planes. It's a big area. Maybe double GPS is not what I'm looking for. I mean, the strategy almost worked. The issue with this is that I'm kind of just going blind on one. This might be too slow, I don't know. There's so much territory, though. Oh, I put that too high. I got it. I just missed. That's just because it's so zoomed out. Yeah, I can get 2 out of the 3 super consistently, but maybe I don't want the plane. I think I only want 1 plane. Here. Okay. I would have actually been very unsatisfied if I got that right. Yeah, I think 2 planes is not necessary. That should be so much better. A plane and a sonic buoy finds 1. The line of boats will find the other 2, and that has very high precision that works over these really large distances. All right, so we can send a plane. I need more information before I can send boats. Okay, we do this, then we do this. Now, the boats are really good if you have all the information you need. So here, I think they're amassing here. And then where's the streak? Here. Nice. That was a great strat. 2 wrecks, 80 people. Huge range. Steve, killer binoculars and a sweet ass boat. Living the dream. I mean, I have to take Steve. So we take Steve and we take a GPS. Honestly, I think 1 GPS is really good. Although the area has increased a lot, so. Wait, how many is this? 2 wrecks, okay. So 1 GPS, 2 boat fleets should do it. So what if I just do this? That should be enough. 2 GPS and a bunch of boat fleets should do it. All right, Steve, go. All right, that's not enough information for our boats. Okay, so we have boats. Go. Boats, go. That saves that guy. Did I? Okay. And then boom. Steve, you tried. You tried, Steve. Yeah, that was really fun. And that's all of them. I like that. Short and sweet. Let's do Dino Extinction. Oh boy. Dino Extinction is loading. Create new dino. I get to create my dino? Name dino. Good boy. Done. Oh, he has. Oh man. Oh man. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Yeah, that's the boy. Start running. Run, boy, run. Oh, that just kind of seems like RNG to me. Oh. Not too much going on. It's kind of neat, though. Okay, so those guys' spiky backs are not actually a problem. The Stegosauruses. Concerned that would hurt me. Oh, there are additional levels? Okay. Oh, okay, it's getting trickier, that's for sure. And so you want to go as fast as possible and get as many eggs and super eggs as possible. And there's like a little bit of a momentum physics system. Although I'm not really sure how many things are Oop, okay, that's... Oh, there's a lot of momentum. Okay. Oh, and falling didn't actually just... Falling didn't one-shot me. Huh. I expected that to be a bottomless pit. But it loses a lot of time, I'd assume. That doesn't look good. Run, boy, run. You can make it. Just keep going. Maybe I should have jumped that hill. Doomed. Oh, that's an end. And then I get a retry. Okay. So is it best to jump up hills so that you don't lose momentum? It's surprisingly momentum based. It's hard to I pushed up. Maybe my fingers were on the wrong keys. But like going up hills slows you down, and then trying to like turn around, or if you like release the run button, you have a little bit of extra slippery momentum. I'm not quite sure Oh, that you have like no. I think you might have literally. Okay, you do have air control, but it's really, really bad. It is not good. The air control is super weak. Oh, you can eat, guys. Yeah, you do want to jump up hills. Running up hills seems to be incorrect. And then that rock is slowing me down because I'm bashing my face into it. Let's go. Then jump up the hills. Jump up the hills. Jump up. Ooh, that was really bad. Keep jumping. Don't let anything slow me down. I'm not getting eggs, though. Neat. This game is kind of giving me a massive headache. I don't know if it's because of the color saturation or it's because I really should not be up right now. I should probably go to bed, huh? Okay, so it's definitely a lot more interesting once you get used to once you figure out like the momentum, and then also let the levels progress a bit so that you actually deal with harder stuff. I probably should have went down. Ooh. There are a lot of secrets. I went over that big egg. Whoops. So there's a bit more to it, I guess, than you might think at first glance. It's like half a hold right game. There's a few jumps that matter, but for the most part it's just hold right and then jump when you want to preserve your momentum. Not the worst, but also I wouldn't say the most interesting.